So you don't have to slog through all the hundreds of trailers that have dropped this E3, we've brought together the main games that we think you should know about. We've got 2 movie franchises branching out into very promising looking games with Avatar and Guardians of the Galaxy, a vampire hunting shooter you can play with your friends called Redfall, a collaboration between Dark Souls developer From Software and Game of Thrones author George R.R. Martin in Elden Ring, and a mashup of Borderlands and Dungeons and Dragons in the sure to be bonkers Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, and the even stranger Mario and Rabbids sequel. So jump ahead to the one that you're interested in, or stick around for them all to get completely caught up on all the best announcements from E3. Eidos Montreal has revealed its next project, and it's huge. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. You play as Star-Lord, and it's third-person single-player adventure with a strong narrative. It's the story's own take on the Guardians of the Galaxy, so rather than anything based on the MCU movies or Square Enix's other game, Marvel's Avengers. Everyone will experience the same beginning and end, but the game will offer you various decision-based variations. You'll also be able to command the other Guardians in combat at the touch of a button, calling on specific moves from Gamora, Groot, Rocket or Drax. Arcane Austin is turning its immersive guns and powers skill set to a vampire shooter with Redfall. The trailer revealed a tech-heavy battle against the undead, first revealed as cult activity involving magic, stake-firing guns, and a limping robot that we all absolutely have to protect. It was presented as a single-player game you can play with friends as a team-up of 4 using a range of abilities to fight elongated, inhuman vamps. Powers include a magic elevator that lets you reach the rooftops, an umbrella that generates a shield, some sort of magic sniper eye, a UV gun that turns enemies to ash, and plenty more. All with a vibe that feels more Overwatch than Dishonored. It'll be out summer 2022 and we can't wait to see more of it. Borderlands is going high fantasy with this standalone spin-off called Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Cue magic, dragons, and a whole lot of Tiny Tina sass.
Roll for initiative, suckers!
The looter shooter will boast a story-driven co-op campaign with up to 4 players. Tiny Tina's take on the Borderlands formula will have a high fantasy element like Dungeons and Dragons full of treasure, wild monsters, and an evil dragon lord, because of course. Tiny Tina makes the rules of this world, however, so expect her to change it whenever she feels like it. Think of her as a twisted dungeon master, as the game is set in a tabletop realm. Tiny Tina's Wonderland is a standalone game coming in early 2022. Our first proper look at Elden Ring since the game's original reveal all the way back in 2019 certainly did not disappoint. A collaboration between Dark Souls developer and Game of Thrones author George R.R. Martin got a new trailer, and we learned that there will be character creation, dungeons, a crafting system, and the largest map From Software has done to date. We'll be heading to the realm of the Tarnished sooner than you might think, as Elden Ring is currently slated to release across PlayStation and Xbox consoles as well as PC on January 21st, 2022. Announced way back in February 2017, we had barely heard a whisper on Ubisoft's Avatar project until today. The first trailer has now revealed the game's full name, targeted platforms, sorry PS4 and Xbox One owners, but current gen consoles are out of the running. And we've got to look at its visual style, which appears to be pushing the developer's massive next-gen Snowdrop engine to its limits with a photorealism that imitates its source material as best as possible. It just looks fantastic. We still don't know whether Frontiers of Pandora, also now confirmed to be a first-person open-world game, is an experience independent of James Cameron's next Avatar 2 film, or an echo of it. But now that Massive Entertainment is out of the weeds of development on The Division 2, that 2022 release date is hopefully going to stay firm from here on out. This is a direct sequel to Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, which will take the tactical battling on a new galactic scale adventure. New villain Cursor is looking to absorb the energy of the entire universe, so it's up to our heroes, including new faces such as Rabid Rosalina, to take them down. Developers Ubisoft Paris and Ubisoft Milan are removing the grid this time around and opening up each planet for enhanced exploration too, giving the player more freedom than the original game. It's arriving sometime in 2022, exclusively for Nintendo Switch, and it's the one that I'm weirdly most excited about. So if you've missed any of these trailers, we've got the full ones up on our YouTube channel and on the website, and hundreds of other E3 trailers as well for you to check out if you want to just watch absolutely everything that was announced.